And I don't know how I can be the one on the screen and not you guys. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. That's good. As long as you see me, and you see Laguna Beach behind me?
I do.
Nice, huh?
Yeah. Treasure Island Park by the Montage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's nice, huh? Okay. So that's because I used to live in Laguna. I have something special about Laguna. I love that beach and, you know, kind of good memories too. So I wanted to thank, she's not on the call right now, but I know she'll see the recording. It's Chantal. She's the one who kept telling me, you need to do those live webinar and da da da. And I was a little bit scared about the technical, but it's more like I didn't have the time. I was working full time for 2 years for a friend of mine who is a surgeon, and it was taking all my time. So I really had a hard time, you know, doing both. But now I'm back to be full time, yeah, doing what I love to do. It's to take care of you guys, everybody who needs a little booster, you know, in their energy and any issues they can have in their life. That's my call, right? And also be the creator, the artist who never stop having ideas. So thank you for giving me a chance to be who I am, because without you, I am nothing, right? We all have a purpose, and that purpose needs to be expressed. Otherwise, we are out of line, we are unhappy, we are lost, right? So I would like you to, I'm sure you have a pen and a notebook next to you. If you don't, get one. It's not because I'm going to say such amazing things that are going to be revolutionary your mind and your life. It's not about what I'm going to say, it's about what you're going to feel. I am an awakener. My name, Fabienne, means a seed in Italian. Fabiana, it's a seed. And I really feel that my dad was very inspired when he named me, because he's the one who chose my name, because I feel I'm a seed in people's life. You know, if they want, they can take the seed and let it grow. And that's what I do. I help people to grow their own seeds inside their heart, inside their mind, inside their soul. And so whatever we're going to experience right now, even in a short time, it may wake up something, give you an idea, a feeling. So I would like you to write it down, not what I say, but what you feel, okay? Be open to be awakened and inspired. What stress means to you in the present moment? And if you don't mind, share in the chat. You can write it down and I'll review it later. Sometime I may not respond immediately, but I'll be looking at the recording and then I'll be in communication with you if I have more ideas. But anyway, for now, if you can share, what is the stress of your life right now? Okay. Frustration with the media, frustration with not being exploring all your gifts. It can be a frustration about not making the money that you deserve. I don't know, whatever is your stress. If you don't mind, share in the chat. I don't see anything in the chat. Is it not working, Liz?
We're thinking and typing and hitting send till we're ready.
Okay. Somebody has a car problem. Oh yeah, Mary. I know it's stressful, isn't it? But it will be resolved, right? Yeah. Okay, so think about something there.
It's still up in the air.
Yeah, I know it's stressful. Whatever it is, yeah. So does this car problem is what's, you know, it's funny. If you don't mind, I'm going to use that. Do you feel that maybe having that car issue is telling you need to slow down?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because I work, I go to school. I'm a single parent and my daughter has autism.
Okay.
And so she's got a lot going on as well. And I've just been burning the candle at both ends and still trying to grow spiritually and take care of that side of myself as well.
Right.
And I think that was just like,
yeah.
slow down.
All right, very good. Thank you for sharing. Absolutely. Well, for those who don't know, Mary was supposed to be with us to a workshop I did Saturday, and then she couldn't make it because her car broke down. And I immediately told her, no worry, don't worry. It will happen when it will happen. You also booked a one-on-one session. We'll do it when the time is right. Don't worry about it, okay? And I'll be there to support you 100%, so no worry. But it's funny how everything happened for a reason, okay? Always. On a scale of 1 to 10, write down on the chat what is the number, how big your worry can feel. Right now, in the present moment, on a scale of 1 to 10, write it down.
How much stress it is or how it can shift?
No, how much it is right now. Like, let's say if you feel under a lot of stress, you put a 10 or a 9, and if it's almost 0, then you put a 1 or 0, I mean, so, and anything in between. So 10 is the max, and then 0 is 0. No stress. Yeah, I'm not surprised, Mary, because you are dealing with way bigger stuff than the car. The car is just something that happened, but this is not, you are a very resilient person. So it's not a car that is going to rock your boat, okay? All right, maybe it would be easy. I saw a 9 from somebody. What was it? And mute yourself, the 9. I had somebody who said that she was at 9. And even Daniel, 7 or 8, it's pretty strong. We need to work on that, yeah. Oh yeah, Liz, 9 to 10. And what was your worry, Liz?
I work for a homeless shelter in Santa Ana. We are short-staffed. I'm covering 2 desks and going through a lot of, already had a lot of big projects I was taking on.
Okay.
So then just too many layers of things to do, too many to-dos and not enough hours in the day.
Okay, all right. Well, so I sent the information to my friend Cynthia. She was supposed to be on the call. She may be late, but anyway, she's going to respond to your need for help. She's phenomenal. She may not be for the long term, but at least right now that you need help, she could be great. So I don't know, it's in God's hands, but you are going to receive information from her. And if in the meantime, if there is anything I can do, let me know. I mean, we are going to talk Friday. I'll volunteer, do anything you need, guys. Anything that you could need for a short term, I could be there, right?
Thank you.
It's all about.
It's mostly things I work from home, and it's mostly like things that require like a level of knowledge and skill. So for even to onboard someone, I'll need to carve out time to train them to take over.
So it's
certain,
really
we use specific systems and software. Things
okay.
Like that.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a lot on your shoulders. Yeah. Okay. So we'll talk. I know we have a talk coming, you and I. So we'll discuss also how maybe I can help you emotionally or whatever, to still elevate that. Finding the right audience for my art. It's a 7. Okay. All right. Good. Okay. So we're going to also go in depth with your coaching, Robert, because I'm going to help you utilize the knowledge you have from David, because I'm not sure you are really utilizing what he's saying, right? Can you mute yourself? Don't you think that you are not really utilizing everything right now?
Right, yes.
Yeah, okay. So if you don't mind, through the coaching we are doing together, I'm going to guide you to do that and not feeling overwhelmed, and have confidence that if you follow the steps, it will be resolved. It's inevitable. Your art is absolutely magnificent. Robert is an artist. He's a US Army colonel, retired, but he's an artist, a painter, a very renowned, famous artist. And right now he wants to put his energy to sell his art. So I'm coaching him for that, okay? So send in love and support. But I have no doubt it will happen. We're going to keep working on it, okay? But right now you have a 7, okay. I'm asking you those numbers because we are going to do a little process together to clear the stress. And then at the end of our call, hopefully, normally, the number should be reduced, even if we, by action, real action, we haven't started the action, but just from working from the inside. So remember, as above, so below, as within, so above. You know, everything is connected, right? Everything is one. We are one with the life force of the universe. Repeat after me. We are one with the life force of the universe.
I am one with the light force of the universe.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
am one with the light force of the universe.
And so it is. Okay, so what do we need to do when we feel stressed out? Is to immediately go above. You imagine that you are here on that seat, and then you imagine yourself going above. You know, you connect with your higher self, you go above, and you see yourself being under, okay? And then that distance, just by doing that, is really helping to separate the heaviness, the importance of the reason why you feel stressed out. Because you are above, so you are not into the problem as much, okay? And then from above, you have a bigger view. You have a much larger view of what's going on. You can see the whole planet. You can obviously feel the divine energy, and you can see what's going on the planetary level, right? So I'm not saying that in a funny way, that look at what is going on in Ukraine right now. Look at the kind of stress and pressure those people are feeling right now, right? So I'm not saying we need to compare ourselves, but it also can give us a little bit of perspective. It's like, does our worry, is that bad? I mean, we know that eventually, like for Liz, you know that eventually you're going to find the right person and you'll have help. You know, Mary, that you're going to repair your car and you'll be fine. You know, Robert, that eventually with the right help, your art is going to be visible and appreciated and all that. That doesn't mean that it doesn't matter. It means simply that on a scale of what other people and the world is feeling, it's not as bad, right?
Right.
Would you agree? Okay. And I'm not saying that we need to do that to feel better, to compare ourselves. It's not that. It's just a perspective, you know? And maybe we can tell God, thank you, God. Thank you, God, for the problem I have right now, because that I can handle. So let's say it all together. Thank you, God, for the problem I have right now.
Thank you, God, for the problem I have right now.
That I can handle.
That I can handle.
Now, personally, I'm always doing that just for my kids. I feel that as long as my children are safe, I don't give a damn about what is happening in my life. Honestly, I don't care. You know, it's an internal decision I have. Because the only thing that really would, for me, be an issue is if something happened to my kids, right? I know, Liz, you don't have kids, but you understand that. It's the same. You care for other people. So everybody's your kid, you know, those people in the shelters, your animals. I mean, you know, it's not about being a mother physically. It's about caring about other people. When we care deeply about somebody in particular, or a group of people that we support, that's all we want. We want them safe, right? And the rest, we are like, okay, God, I can take it, you know. I'll give me the strength and I'll be able to manage, right? But also give me the inspiration and send the help. There's nothing wrong about asking, of course, you know, we need to ask. But we can believe that the help is on the way, because we are never punished. It's all about learnings, right? Everything that is happening is teaching us something. And since you are here, Liz, I would say, what do you feel you can learn from having so much on your shoulders? Did you maybe take too much on your shoulders to begin with? And then maybe in the future, you need to protect yourself so it doesn't happen again? What can you learn from that situation? And you don't need to answer now. Answer yourself,
Okay.
maybe, if you want. And then you can write it down on your piece of paper. You know what I mean? It's just a suggestion, you know, because you have tendency to always do that. You take a lot. And then because you are so strong and efficient and, you know, you can do it, then you do, until you are telling us you have almost a 9 of stress, which is way too much. It's almost inhuman. It's too much. You don't deserve that. You deserve to have a break. You know, you deserve to have a life that could be more manageable, right?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about you know, other people I know who are taking so much stress on their shoulders that they become sick. They become sick, you know, right? And then, by the way, I have a friend that I'm going to send the recording to. Her son is in a hospital with the need of a surgery on his spine. So when we'll do our global prayer, you know, I'll invite you to include her specifically, because I know that she's going through a really hard time, and her son, you know, sending them the healing light and love of the divine, okay? But we'll do that later on. Right now, if some ideas came to you, write it, take the time to write them down. You know, anything that could come from that idea, that you have a vision above, that give you a little perspective of how your stress maybe doesn't deserve to be that high. And then if it does, what kind of commitment you can have toward yourself, because remember, we're never a victim. So you can take responsibility for why you are under stress right now and take action and say, in the future, right now I have a situation I need to handle, but in the future, I'm going to protect myself. I'm not going to put myself into that situation where I am stressed out because of that, okay? So write it down if you have any ideas with that, okay? Take a deep breath. And I'm just going to read you something nice that may inspire you too. Worries sees the problem, but faith sees the God who handles the problem. God is greater than the problem that you have. The Creator has a plan. At the right time, He will execute His plan. That is where faith and trust come to play. The universe is working on your life right now, supporting you. You are never alone. Take a deep breath and align yourself with that thought that you are protected, that you are loved and guided right now. And also with the idea that there is a reason why you are facing the issue that you're facing right now, and take responsibility for it, because if you can take responsibility for it, then you have a solution. You see, Robert, with the painting, we have a solution. You have a solution. It's to follow the guidance of the class that you paid for. You paid a really good class, and I have another one I can suggest to you that is actually less expensive, that I'll share with you when we'll talk later on, okay?
Okay.
So there is always solutions, but also we need to take responsibility for the things that we are not doing, right, that put us into that situation sometimes. Okay, I'm not talking about illness. There's unfortunately some big stuff that can be karmic and that are, you know, outside maybe the normal range of responsibility, at least for the present time, right? Initially, on the call, I had a lot of other healers and coach that was supposed to be here, so they'll see the recording. And I had a little message for them too. It's because sometimes they are afraid to share their knowledge. They are a little bit like, what, it's my program. Like, why do I want to do those free webinars now? I'm going to do them regularly. I'll share stuff that sometimes my clients are paying me for into my one-on-one sessions or workshops or, or online course. But that's okay. That's okay, because every time I can give something, I will receive another idea. You see, there is a flow. There is an absolutely amazing flow of consciousness that never stops. So when you give your love, when you give your time, when you give your expertise, and I'm not talking about giving a free painting, Robert, that is different, okay? We don't give for free our work. That is a no-no, okay? And I'm not giving for free my online courses or my one-on-one sessions. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about taking the time to give some of our time and love and, contributing and sharing techniques or whatever without being afraid. Because as soon as we share one technique, then we'll receive another one. The flow of creativity never stops, never, okay? But that's something I hear often. People are afraid to share, and it's nonsense, or are afraid that they won't get credit for what they did. Who cares? God knows. God knows who we are and what we do and what we think. We don't have to worry about that, okay? I never believed in competition. Now, I don't think it's that. It's that I don't fear that. I don't have that fear. I believe in the flow of reciprocity. The more you give, the more you receive, period, okay? All right, so now, because it's a short recording, because my webinar system is limited on time, let's do a little meditation together that is going to bring back, fill us up with a lot of energy and love, and we'll bring after the session some ideas, some solution, some practical things that can help you, okay? So take a deep breath and breathe out. And as you breathe out, you let go of all your worries and tension. You give it to God. You say, you know what? I don't need that anymore. This is on my chest. It is in my guts. It is in my head. And I no longer need that. I let it go. I give it away to Mother Earth, who can absorb it and recycle it. You remember that nothing ever disappears. We cannot eliminate things, but we can transform them. Everything transforms, transmute. That's the alchemy magic of energy. So visualize your worries, the things that bother you, and give them to God. Give them to Mother Earth, and knowing that Mother Earth can recycle it. Maybe you can mute yourself so we don't hear the barking dog, though I love dogs. And as you feel that worry, that energy that is heavy, that you feel that you're giving it to Mother Earth, notice how your body is becoming much lighter. From the top of your head down to your toes, going through your spine, on the side of your arms, on the right, on the left, your neck, your eyes, the front of your face and the front of your body, on the right, on the left, draining each and every organ, cells, atom, molecule. Everything is drained out of the worry, the tension, the pain, going down to your digestive system, down to your pelvis, on the right, on the left, down to your legs, on the right, on the left, down to your feet, on the right, on the left, down to Mother Earth, until you don't feel anything negative. And now, open your eyes and notice that your heart is feeling lighter. Then we give the heaviness to Mother Earth, and now, very fast, you ask Mother Earth to bring you back love and self-confidence to replace the heaviness that you just felt before. Immediately welcome the love, the confidence, the support, the energy of Mother Earth. And it's instant. You feel it, you are into it. And now you can open your eyes and don't think, just write down in the chat what is the number of the stress that you feel. Don't think about it, just write down what number is real now for you. And if you want to share, you can unmute yourself and share. Okay, Robert, good. It reduced of 2 points. That is good. I take that. And you see, you did it on your own. Very good. 2 for Mary. Very good. From this, it was 7, right? So that's good. So that's good. It reduced. All right. So we'll take it. It's a good thing. Okay. There is, of course, way more to do. You guys, I think you all have, maybe not Mary, my Healing with Mother Earth. So if Mary, you don't have it, I'll send you a link for that because that would be really good. But trust Healing with Mother Earth, it works. It's very powerful. It's the whole CD that works on that. If you don't have the link anymore, Liz, because you had it a long time ago, ask me and I'll send you the link, okay?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I will. Because sometimes that happens, we have it in our computer and then we don't know where it is anymore. So
or the computer crashed. Or the computer crashed and you lost everything, which I did.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I'll send it to you, don't worry. And then if you have time, I'll send you anyway. I'm going to send you a little email to show you what I am doing with my online courses. And those are good because they are more in depth, of course, what we just did, but for specific topics. And they are on beta, meaning I'm offering them at a really very reduced price. They are not expensive anyway, because I want everybody to be able to afford them. And so if you're interested in one, let me know. They are on my website, but I'm going to send you a link. And if you have any topic that is not there that you would like to have, then suggest them to me. I mean, you know, I am the creative mind here. I can do any topic that you need. And then you can share it with people you know, because it works. All right. I don't know what happened to all my people. I had a lot of people. I don't know if they had a hard time to connect or what. Anyway, I'll manage to send them a recording. I hope the recording will be fine. And then it's just a communication. You know, it's not, like I said, it's not what I said that was important today. It's the fact that we connect together. Because when you do, what are you telling to the universe? You're saying, I have faith. I believe there is a solution, and I believe I am important. I am important. You are important. You need to take care of yourself. If you take care of yourself, then you are more powerful for the planet, right? We need all of the strengths of each one of us. You know that, Mary. If you are not strong, your daughter is not okay, you know. Robert, same thing. You have your whole family that you support. So it's important. And Liz, you have a whole family with all those women. Liz is in part of the beautiful organization that helps women who are homeless. So they created a shelter with everything that those women need, every aspect of what they need, you know, medical, psychology, money, finding a job, everything. So it's a very important job, okay? So let's now do a prayer together for world peace. We can ask God to support and help Ukraine, you know, those brave people. We are praying also for the Russians who are probably, a lot of them, they are just ignorant because they are brainwashed with the news. They don't even know what's going on. They are telling, you know, they are telling them lie. So they are not responsible. It's really only the people who direct that country that are responsible, but not the people, you know. So let's send love to everybody, to hope that as a global community, we're going to make peace prevail soon, to avoid as many deaths and damage as possible. We are praying for each one of us with our own need. We are not denying our needs. We are important. Repeat after me, I matter. I matter, okay? You matter. Each one of us matter. And our little—
We matter, I matter, you
Yeah.
matter, matter.
Matter.
And our little boo-boo, you know, what sometimes can look like little boo-boo compared to the big stuff that some other people have, they still matter. There is no big or small, there is no right or wrong, it is what it is. And we matter. And that's what we need to know, that each one of us, we matter to the universe, we matter to ourselves, and we matter to others, okay? So that's why just those little webinars can be valuable, because you can feel supported, you can feel a sense of community, of tribe, people who are spiritually connected in the name of the Creator. Does it sound good? Yeah.
Yes.
And if you have any
Yes.
topic for our next call, please, you can put them now, of course, in the chat, but you can email me. You all have my email. Please email me. It's maybe easier because you may not be thinking about something right now, but later on you will. I'm going to send you an email, and in that email, you'll have my email again, you know. So it's easy to connect, and I'll remind you to give me some of your topic, because it's about you, you know, whatever you want to talk about. I have some notes of stuff, but we are limited in time. I only have 40 minutes for my Zoom. I'm going to upgrade next month, but this month I'm still on only 40 minutes, but that's good. It's a good start, right?
Just so you know,
Yeah.
just so you know, Fabienne,
Yeah.
even if it cuts you off at 40 minutes, it just turns it off. Everybody dials back into the same Zoom. You can just click right back into it and keep going.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It just has a hiccup every 40 minutes.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, thank you. All
Which,
right.
you know, they're like, yeah, let's, you know, give us extra money and you won't have that hiccup.
Right. Of course, yeah. Okay, thank you. Learning every day. Well, like I said, it's my first time, so thank you guys. Yeah.
You did great. Thank you so much. I've got to hop off, but
Thank you. Yeah, yeah. And then we'll talk soon. We have a call coming.
Take care. Yes.
Love you guys. Anything that you want to share? The other one that are staying? No? Okay. So stay in touch, and then we'll talk soon. Okay?
Okay. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.